Damn you! Work! Bring it up. Shit. I wanted to do just a random fucking live on this shit, don't I? Oh, there we go. Let's make sure you're working. Come on. Beehive. Beehive. No. I want to catch it. Thank you. Right, quick random live while I'm actually in here. No, let me turn these lights on. No, that's not the one I want. Hey, Dons. Quick random live, literally while I'm in here trying to clean up.
Talk out loud, you lower the IQ of the whole street.
Sorry, that's, mate, just send me a text message. Hey, Punches Block. So, we are just over the $2,000 mark for the, fundraiser, the GoFundMe for Bronx Lock Picker 60, which is absolutely fucking awesome. It really is. No other way to describe it other than it is fucking awesome that we're over $2,000. And as you can kind of see, I'm pimping my machines again since it's the weekend. Work has been bloody crazy, and I just got a message tonight that we now have a case here in town, which luckily we haven't been to the area, but who knows, from the area has gone to the shops and everything else where we've gone, so we're waiting to find out. Yeah, it's shit. But anyway, I'm working on some new products for the website currently, and I do apologise to those of you in New Zealand that I just realised tonight when I had a message come through from the website that for some reason New Zealand wasn't set up for postage costs. So anyone that was living in New Zealand couldn't order off the website because they couldn't get postage for it. So that has literally been fixed tonight. As soon as I got the message through, I contacted Daryl, he went through, he told me how to do it, but he ended up doing it for me, how to fix the postage situation. So those of you in New Zealand can actually order now. And I've got some awesome new blade products coming out. I'm going to upload a video, I was hoping tonight, but I might do it tomorrow night instead, since I've randomly decided to do a live whilst Blaze is doing yoga up the other end of the house. So I'm going to upload a video tomorrow with some, well, it's kind of like an updated products, but I've actually worked on more since recording that video. So it's kind of awesome in a way that, I've got some new products, but it's kind of delayed because I've got even more products which I'm working on at the moment. So, as you know, the follower set that I make with the red copper silk, that is up on the website, and I did print out a gold set, the very first set printed out, which is going into the draw to win the actual, Go James, APW. So the gold set this is the very first one I've ever printed in gold silk PLA, which is in the draw for everyone who donates for the Bronx Lock Picker 60 for Christina. This is what's going in it. And I'm now currently printing a second set. So this is the very second set. I'm going to print a few more up, and these will be going up on the website. So I won't just have the gold copper, red copper silk PLA. I'm going to have gold followers up on there as well. I will be working on some more. How long does it take to print them? Each follower set takes just over around 11 hours to print. Each follower prints on its own, plus the Swarovski toning tool, which I've actually got one printing at the moment. It's got 50 minutes left on it. I'll use a closer up look soon. Is printing at the moment, so 11 hours for each set. The next one that I haven't put up yet, because I'm printing the very first one of its kind, or that I've printed, is actually a pick holder, which is taking, the original print was going to take, 17 hours. I knocked it down to 14, then I managed to knock it down again to 11 hours and 48 minutes. So nearly 12 hours. Don't worry, catching up, it's all good. Which I've got it down to about 11 hours and 48 minutes. I've had it going since this morning. a pick holder, which is actually the design that Ryan McCreary, we all know as Moving Picker on YouTube, he actually designed and come up with. So, I'm going to be printing some of his pick holders because I absolutely love the design. I'm printing the very first one now in silver, and I'll print some more and put them up on the website, but they take 11 hours and 48 minutes, thereabouts, each. So it does take a long bloody time to print 3D printed stuff, surprisingly. Hey, Skiller Dave. I'm drinking scotch. I've actually just finished off a bottle of red wine with Blaze with dinner. But something I do have up on the website right at the moment, and I'm about to show you in the video I'll upload tomorrow, so this is a little sneak preview. I've got disc detainer trays. I've got one available at the moment. I've got to print some more. It's... Yeah, if you don't anything you go into the drawer, if it's $5 or $1,000, anything you donate is going to go into, you'll go into the drawer. I've actually got the list. I won't show you actually the front of it because it's got people's private names, but I'm writing down the list. It's still going. One side of an A4 page and continuing. One strip down there, I'll do the other strip of people who have donated. So everyone is going to go into the drawer. But anyway, disc detainer trays, which I've got one available at the moment. I'm going to be printing more. All my big trays and everything I print off of the Ender 3, which is the black and red machine. The Adventurer 3C is what I use for all the followers and the smaller trays and everything like that. So that is available. Again, as I said, I have the mini pinning trays, the smaller ones, which is the biggest ones I can print in the Adventure, which is a closed cabinet one, which you've all seen before, so I'm going to find one. The small pinning trays, so these are the mini ones. And the Ender 3, the bigger machine, I can print the bigger ones, which is now available up on the website as well. I think I've only got one up on there at the moment, which is this one right here. I think I've got like 2 of these available, which I print these ones overnight because of how long they take. And I've just printed my very first 2-colour, 2-tone pinning tray. It's actually not the very... This was the second one I actually printed. The very first one I ever printed, I didn't do it correctly, which is purple and black, which I will be doing more of these, put up on the website. But I didn't re-level my bed before I printed, and it lifted up on the corners, as you can see. And you can actually see it kind of like it's thicker here, and then it goes up the thin, which also played havoc inside the tray, because it's like deep here and next to nothing here. So that's a personal one for me. The stuff up, so I'm going to keep. But the second one I did is the Iron Man pinning tray. So it's the gold silk PLA and red. Now the gold silk is more expensive than normal PLA. The silk ones cost a little bit more. Purple, black and white colours. I'll message you. PW. So I've got an Iron Man pinning tray. I was trying to think about doing, like the Avengers set, with all the colours, do like Black Panther, Iron Man, War Machine and stuff like that, but yeah, we'll see how I go. But I really do like the Iron Man colour. I know, brass pins, gold tray, it's kind of friggin' annoying. Exactly, purple isn't a way of colour, isn't a colour, it's a way of life. But yes, Iron Man, I absolutely love this. I only got one available at the moment. I'm going to print more once I finish printing that. So yeah, all this stuff will be coming up in the video I upload tomorrow. Just like the kick holders, I've actually just got another design for one you can actually store kicks in, like Progressive Locks style kicks, which will be coming up soon. Key casting boxes, I love key casting. I've been working on boxes, which I'll kind of show you before. I think they're coming up in the video as well. And I tested out my laser engraver to see if I can actually engrave. This is my personal one, the DALP logo in, which you can kind of just see-ish, but it doesn't really, work all that well. So anyway, when it comes to key casting boxes, another thing I was looking at doing, and it's an idea which when I was on the phone to Dom's the other night for 3.5 hours, I was talking about the online courses and everything. I'm going to do one on key casting, a specialised course, just everything to do with key casting and casting keys. And I was thinking, since it's a course that people got to pay for, they'll be all in it. But people that actually book in to do the course, I will send them it'll be in the pricing of the course and everything, a key casting box to be able to do the key casting method along with the online course. I'm hoping maybe if I can find a way to get it in, it won't cost an arm and a leg, is some of the woods metal that is used for key casting, some of that, and if I can get my hands on more of it, the actual clay that we use to mould the keys in. If you get like enough to make one key and stuff like that in with a key casting box, the key casting box will last you a very long time. Whereas the clay you use it once, woods metal you can use it multiple times, but enough that people can go to actually cast the key along with the course. But that will be coming up at a later stage at the moment, because as a lot of you know, I'm working myself bloody thin as it is. So much so it's been taking a toll on health and everything like that recently. Another thing I was asked about, which I've actually been working on and I've got some available at the moment, are pick handles. So I printed something in gold, this gold silk PLA. This is a 15,000s. These are 2-part picks that you've got to put together over your Sparrow's pick and then glue them so they actually seal shut. But I've been using this and it's actually really bloody comfortable. So I'm going to be doing different colours and putting them up on the website and everything like that as well. So I do apologise about the delays with everything. It's just been taking time since I only got 2 machines at the moment, and those of you that are actually friends with me on Facebook itself, too much drinking will take a toll on your health while you waste. Yes, that's why I don't drink that much. It's just with work and everything else recently it's been going on, it's just been hectic. I usually work pretty much full time at another job, come home, do this work. Last night I went to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning and then was up at, what time did I wake up? I woke up at 7, then went back to sleep for a little bit longer, was awake at 9, and then, I don't sleep that much. So, anyway, work pretty much full time and come home, do this, and then, I need another 6 printers. I need to be like Bobby Keys, with the amount of printers he has to be able to, print on demand, rather than just trying to get inventory and then having set inventory up on the website. But one that Don's was after, and it's taken a while because there's no keys in Australia at all for them, but I've managed to get them in now. I just got the blanks in the other day, which I pre-ordered, and they finally come in. Trying to find them, which I've actually cut myself one for. Right here, which is I carry all the mask. Well, pretty much. No, that's my normal keys. No, that's my normal keys as well. There goes my mask. I carry pretty much all the master keys that I actually sell, and they do bloody come in handy. And the other thing I've been printing as well, which I kind of showed off last time, ear protectors for masks. So I've been giving them away to people at work in front line, frontline workers. We wear masks for 8 to 9 hours a day. It cuts into the backs of your ears and everything. I've been making ear protectors, which I think I might put some up on the website. I don't know. But I've got the key here. This is the C415A key, which is the master key, which goes along with the CH751 key. So the two of them will open up a lot of wafer locks and basic cam locks and stuff like that, and toolboxes and RVs and everything like that. It's surprising how much stuff is keyed to this. So they are now available on the website. I did have the key up on there, but it was out of stock because there was literally no stock of the key blanks in Australia at all. So I've finally got the key blanks in, which means they are now available to purchase. Exact price I can't remember. I think it's about $15 for the key up on the website. I've kept all my prices under those that you can find on eBay and stuff like that. Let me have a look. I need to get a full set of those master keys. I was actually looking, since I was talking to Killer Maru on Instagram, and he's saying to do like sets, like a DALP EDC set, or a, little sets, so it can be like 3 or 4 keys or 5 keys or a whole set of keys for fixed prices and stuff like that. So you can order individual master keys, or you can just order, like a set of each. I've been looking into it, thinking about it, but just trying to work out. Because if I do a DALP set, I literally carry, again, that's my normal. Okay, when I say EDC, I mean everyday carry, and I literally carry this stuff every single day. I carry 2 sets of keys, 2 car keys for my car, because since I lock my keys and then one to break into it, I don't want to do that again. Important keys, so I can actually, for example, have these ones in my car, with the car turned on, to get in the gate, to bring me utes in the back of the backyard and lock the gates up. My padlock on the gate is on this key, so the key for the padlock is on these set of keys, so I can leave the car going, the lights on, go up, unlock the gate, and then I've got 2 sets of keys, so it pays for me anyway to carry 2 sets, plus the covert companion, which I carry every single day, and pretty much virtually every single master key I sell up on the website as well. So I've got heaps of them, which always come in handy. The biggest one that I use pretty much nearly every day personally is the Cat 74 key, which I sell, which works for all the paper towel dispensers at work. So keys always go missing. I did cut a couple of keys for work, for the paper towel dispensers, for the boss and all that. For the maintenance guy, I hand cut him with the Lishy key cutter in front of him, and went, like this here, boom, boom, and showed him how quick it bloody was for me to copy a key using them. But I carry one every single day, which I actually use when the keys go missing again, because people can't keep an eye on shit. I can use this, unlock the paper towel dispensers, restock the paper towel, and then lock it back up, and it freaks everyone out when I grab these out of my pocket and use them. So, I do use them all the time. Yes, I did see the new additions for the Covert Companion, and it's very bloody interesting. I'm thinking about ordering them once they go live and everything like that. Even though the cost of postage and conversion rates and everything cost a lot. And no, master keys aren't heavy, and they really do come in very bloody handy, very handy, the master keys. So, I was shooting archery today, so I had my thumbs raw. Master keys do come in handy because, as we've all seen in Deviant's videos and stuff like that, picking locks and using lock picking equipment leaves marks on pins, forensic marks and stuff like that. Not saying do anything illegal with them, that I'm fucking not saying that at all. But, it leaves marks, and, it takes ages to learn and stuff like that. With master keys, they work just by sticking in and turning. So, what do ear protectors look like? Let me go to my pickpocket, which I wear every day at work, and I'll show you what I've printed out, because I don't have them. Alright, sorry about the delay. So I literally carry a pickpocket at work every day, and so everyone asks me why I carry 4 pens. That's my OCD for you. And a permanent texter. But these are the ear protectors, and you can kind of see I've got one left. I've printed up 24 in 2 days and gave them all away to people at work. That's the one I've been wearing at work. I've been using a silver one. So literally it just looks like that. It takes me 3 hours to print 12 of these in one go. But how these actually work, and I'll use my Essendon mask. I've actually got DALP masks on the way just for me and Blaze because they cost me $25 each. But usually, you put your mask on, sits over your ears. Oh, come on. Unhook. So we actually have to use these surgical masks at work, but usually it sits over your ears and it pulls on the backs of your ears, whereas these, all you do is you hook one of these on your mask like that, bring it across, hook the other one on, which this mask don't work that well for because we've got the bits where you can tighten them. But say that should be loose enough. The surgical masks, this works a lot better on. So literally you hook one side on, onto there, pull it around, then you hook the other side on over those hooks, and it literally holds at the back, pulls on the back, so it actually sits behind, I don't know if you can see it here, so it actually pulls the strings and the cords off your head, so it actually saves your ears a lot. Also brings it in tighter around your nose, and it's amazing the difference when you wear one of these, or a medical one, for literally 8 hours every single day pretty much. Your ears, mine were bleeding, mine were cut. We get rashes come up and marks come up on our faces. It's just unbelievable. So this, a little bit of plastic like that, that just holds that mask off the backs of your ears, makes a massive bloody difference. It really does. Especially for us frontline workers that wear them all the bloody time. So yeah, that's the thicker ones that sit on top of the head. Yeah, I mean, these ones, they last a while. I use them all the time at work, and my ears would be I'll take the mask off at the end of the night and they'll be red on the strips, like the ear holders, because my ears were bleeding, like the backs of my ears were chapped and rubbed, something shocking. We get marks across our faces here where they cut in. Nose, I come home at night, my nose, I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed fucking reindeer because my nose is all rubbed right down here from wearing a mask literally all day. It's just unbelievable. And it's getting harder and harder. We actually have to wear at the moment at work because of the Victoria lockdown. We have to wear mask and safety glasses or goggles, and sometimes even a full face shield as well for 8 hours straight. So it does take a bloody toll on you. You come up with like pimples and everything from it. It's terrible. So if you're thinking about getting into nursing, don't fucking get into nursing right now for that reason. Let me quickly catch up on comments and I'll show you what I'm working on over here. If my tablet wants to work. The 3D printed, yes, I've seen the 3D printed one, James, for the Covert Companion. They're taking pre-orders, yeah. It'll be all popular, so I was just quickly catching up on comments. Where the prize. Tequila Dave, there is a prize actually at the moment. There's 4 prizes that will be coming up for the Bronxite Picker 6, the GoFundMe account. So there's 4 prizes, 4 draws that will be given for everyone who donates into that. As I was saying earlier, we're just over $2,000, which is unbelievable. I had a fucking heart attack when I read it. Oh, 5 prizes. We'll go 5, yeah, why not? But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I'm 3D printing shit at the moment, and I'm trying to work on some new key rings and stuff like that to put up on there, some merch style stuff. I'm working on wood tags at the moment, playing around with them, see what they end up like. For the, there's one, with the laser engraver. So actually it doesn't come out, it comes out really bloody nice. I did a set of bump keys on the back of this one, just to see what it comes out like and playing around with it and all that stuff. So I'm kind of trying to work on some key rings, as I was saying, trying to engrave stuff. But the main prize for the actual Tequila Day, if you're wondering, the main prize for the Bronx Hot Picker 60 giveaway is 3D printed stuff. So there's actually 3 things are the very first ones of their kinds that I've actually printed, plus the crystal from Blaze. So as I was showing earlier, the very first gold set of followers, gold silk relay, the purple crystal from Blaze, and the 2 twin style trays, which is the silver and red and the red and silver pinning trays that I actually printed out. So these are the first ones of these 2-tone colours. So I was going to put these up, but yeah, these are going to be given away. So that plus some other stuff that's getting thrown in, like the 5th season. If you're on Instagram, follow _ the 5th season. The 5, season. That's my brother's business that does all spice, salts, everything like that. Does the laser engraver work on locks? No, I've already tried that, and it doesn't, unfortunately. It's only designed for wood and plastic, since it's only tiny, because it sits right there. That is the size of the laser engraver. And the biggest thing I can print, or actually engrave, is trying to find. Oh, come on out of there. Get out. This is one I was actually playing around with. So that is one I actually engraved into paper. Laser engraved. So, it doesn't do a massive thing. But, it doesn't do too bad for what it is. And for the price I pay for it, I think I paid like $130 for that thing. So, yeah, I might put these up on the website just, for people that are interested in ear protectors, since I don't think masks are going to be going away anytime soon. At all, unfortunately. It's become a part of life now. But anyway, I've been reorganising the office today because I've had to move the fish in here. So those of you that remember the fish that were down in the lounge room, we have Saki Saki, Mushy Mushy, and no, one of them passed away. One of the catfish passed away. We have Spawn Gobble and Patrick, I think it is. Squidward, I think it was the one who passed away, and so did Mushy Mushy, so we only got Saki Saki left. But I had to move the fish tank into here because the cat was fucking getting into it all the time. I sell laser engraver locks in the UK and that's the members price tonight.
What time?
What time is it? 10:41.
Good night.
You go to bed. And you'll say hi to everyone.
Hi. I'm in my pajamas.
So? Fine, you can go to bed, I'll be in there soon. Alright.
That's looking good.
It actually comes out it's coming out really bloody nice. I sped everything up.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Does it take more power?
No, I went from 50mm up to, I wasn't going to push it too high. I'm trying 70mm. That's the speed that it travels at. So I was travelling at 50, so it's only like, a little bit more.
You should show them your new friends.
Yeah, I was just explaining how I have to move the fish because of this thing. Get him out of here.
See that? We outsmarted you. Yes. You moved them. You can't get to
Everyone's
them.
saying hi and good night.
We outsmarted you. We outsmarted you. Look at it. We outsmarted him.
I still want to shoot it.
No. Because can't blame him for what he is.
I can.
You didn't get a choice to be what he is, don't you? Just like how you didn't get to choose to be a cunt.
Everyone knows I'm a cunt though, so why am I going to change? Why would I want to change now? They freak everyone out. It's not a burn. Shut the door, please.
Sizzle, sizzle,
Sizzle,
sizzle.
sizzle, sizzle, really? That's what the cat's going to do when I burn it. Sorry about that. So yeah, I had to bring the fish into here because the cat was fucking getting into the fish tank and literally trying to eat the fish every single time we went out of the house. So I've had to move the fish in here, which means I've had to move stuff off the chest of drawers there, which is my storage area, which means I now have to reorganise the bloody office. That's why I was up here. Not only because I'm waiting for shit to finish printing, which I was talking about. And I'm going to have it, hopefully it doesn't put me in hospital. I'm really hoping it doesn't put me in hospital. More crap in the lab, exactly. I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I'm psyching myself up to do it. Those of you that know me, I love chilies, even though I shouldn't really eat chilies because of the diverticular disease. Last time I had too many chilies, I was on 2 loads of really bloody powerful antibiotics. One lot was 875 milligrams, which was amoxicillin, I believe it was, and there's another one, metronidazole, is what it's called, which is 400 milligrams. I had to take multiple tablets a bloody day because of how serious it got. And Blaze, being the lovely person she is, just bought me, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do it on camera. I'm actually going to do it on camera just to, show you all my reactions to it, and we'll see if I end up in hospital. Fingers crossed I don't. The world's hottest gummy bear. So this is literally... is intended for adults only and should be kept out of reach of children and pets. It's actually got a warning label that says, is not to be consumed by those with any heart or respiratory conditions. This product is extremely spicy and has potential to cause skin and or mouth irritation. So from Flamethrower Candy Company comes the next experience for those who seek the heat. Little Nitro has been infused with our signature 9 million Scoville unit chili extract, making him 900 times hotter than a jalapeno pepper. I'm gonna eat the fucking thing. And it's only literally one gummy bear. So yeah, hopefully I don't end up in hospital. I'm gonna do it. I really am. I don't care if I have to pay the price of literally like shitting blood for a week. I don't care. I'm gonna fucking do it. So that's gonna be fun. Hopefully I do it like on a Friday night, so I'm hopefully better by Tuesday so I can go to work. Like the Diablo chip, which I actually want to try that as well. And I actually not so much because the last lot I had, we didn't get a fucking summer here and it killed them off. But I actually grow the Carolina Reaper chilies, which, as you know, is some of the world's hottest chilies and actually did hold the Guinness World Record for the hottest chili in the world, and they put people in hospital. And the effects can last up to 18 hours for some people. So I actually grew those chilies. That's how much of a chili head I am. So I actually have one spray up there as well, which is called Satan's Spit. It is a Carolina Reaper extract, and Dana's twin sister and her partner was around for lockdown and everything, and they went to spray one on a biscuit to try it, and she did it near the flames because I was cooking dinner and the extraction fan, which means it actually blew the spray. She only put one spray out right through the house, and Dana had red eyes, she was coughing, all the kids were choking, I myself was coughing something shocking, my eyes were burning. We didn't expect it to go right through the whole bloody house, but it was like someone let off a tear gas bomb in the house. It was that fucking powerful. It was not funny. And that's a spray that I put on food. The very first time I actually copped it in my face was actually a lack in judgment, which I put down to being distracted. But I was cooking a pizza in the oven, and I pulled the fan force pizza, or fan force oven, I should say. Open up the door, pull the pizza forward, go to spray the chili spray on it, and because it's fan, it went straight back in my face, and it fucking hurt. I won't lie, it hurt. So yeah, that was fun. UKLS. UK Lock Sport on Facebook, is that what you're on about? I think I'm on there as well. I think I am. It kind of is it's literally Carolina Reaper extract and alcohol. That's the only two ingredients on it. And I paid $15 for this tiny little spray bottle. And yeah, I've tried it a couple of times, and I dipped the toothpick in it when I first got it, stuck it on my tongue, and I can tell you now, it was hot. It took your breath away. I was coughing and spotting, and on a video call with a mate of mine. So yeah, I am a chili head. I really am. Even though I shouldn't be, I fucking am. So anyway, I'll show you what I'm working on since I said. Yeah, I think I'm on UKLS on Facebook as well, but I'm under James Gillette, which is my personal profile, not DALP. But anyway, let's move this tripod forward. You can see the state in my bloody office. Look at this shit. Look, stuff freaking everywhere. And let's have a look skis closer at the shit. The forum, not the Facebook group. I don't think I'm on the forum. So, yeah, 21 minutes left on the Sparrows tool, which I've got printing in the gold silk PLA. That's what I use to clean off stuff. And the pick holder that Ryan McCreary designed. It's actually quite a nice tray. It is quite compact that you can fit a lot of stuff in it. Doesn't take up a whole lot of room. There was one pick stand that I was looking at printing. But it was literally going to take one day, the time it said, and that was speeding everything up as well. 1 day, 12 hours, and 54 minutes to print one. And it was literally going to be like a pinning tray. Pick holder was about, it wasn't very wide, but, well, it wasn't very, didn't have a lot this way. It was wide, deep, but it didn't, it wasn't too big. It was going to take a day and a half to print, so I went, no. But since I'm only printing with two machines, it kind of takes its time to, get everything printed and going. Like this one's been going since this morning. It's at 89%, and we've been going for 9 hours and 52 minutes. That's how long it takes to print stuff, so it is very, very slow. I've gone through quite a bit of filament as well, silver with everything I've been printing, which means I'm going to have to order some more. My desk is unstable. I'm taking over my coffee table. Better printer and most easiest to set up. Well, this one's pretty much plug in, play and go. The Adventurer here, which is this one just here with the enclosed case. You're looking at twice the amount of this one here. So this one I think I paid $399 for it, I think it was, or $299. I think it was $399, for the Adventurer 3C. It does have a spool holder built in on the side just in here, but it only takes the 500 gram spools, not very big spools. The filament, so you have to get a external spool holder, which I've got sitting here, this clear one. But it's pretty much you plug it in, you level it out, and you're ready to go. It does everything itself. It comes pre-built and all that stuff. The build volume is only 150 150 millimeters by 150 millimeters by 150 millimeters cube, so 15 centimeters is the maximum you can print on it. A lot of people don't like it because it's kind of like self-leveling in a way with the bed. You can't really adjust it that finely like you can with the Ender 3. But you know, it can do ABS quite easily because what laser engraver do you have? I've got the little NEJE little wood. I'll show you the box again in a second. But that's by Flashforge, which is a bloody good brand. But yeah, if you want something you can just plug in, this is like child friendly, idiot proof in a way. Very simple to level and stuff like that. Bit slow, it doesn't like doing quick, fast jobs and all that. So, you know, if you want something you can print small stuff on, you know, it's actually not too bad. The quality comes out freaking awesome, it really does for that machine. And stuff like that, but it is more expensive. But as I said, you can do ABS as well, but you need to have two separate extruders for it, because once you run ABS through it, it really doesn't like pushing other stuff through it afterwards. So either you have to really clean it well, or like me, you buy a separate extruder which costs you $40 to plug into this. This one has filament check and a lot of bloody computerization shit in it. The actual 3, not the 3C, but the number 3D, I think it is, actually has a built-in Wi-Fi camera and that. So this one you can actually run through Wi-Fi. This one you can't. This one you can. So this one, literally, I can send controls from my laptop through to this to make it run, to make it work. At the moment, I actually store everything on here, so this has a built-in memory as well. So everything that I print off this machine, that I want to print off this machine, is all built into the memory. So it literally has the same settings every single time. So, for example, the Sparrows tool, which I'm printing right now at the moment, it's set for 215 degrees Celsius, 215 degrees Celsius for the extruder, 60 degrees for the bed, and 0.12, I believe it is, for the layer height, to make it really bloody smooth. So, you know, it's all built in, ready to go. Just put a USB in the bottom here, transfer the files across onto the actual built-in hard drive, and she's good to go. Whereas the Ender 3, you actually have to build this thing, and it comes in parts. And I did have a whole video I recorded, I edited, I put it all together. I spent ages on it. Sped up montage of me putting all this together and building it, putting all the parts together. And then I accidentally completely deleted the whole fucking video off my phone completely. And couldn't get it back. So, yeah, you never actually got to see that, unfortunately. But this thing comes in parts that you have to put together, but it is cheaper. It's I think I paid $215 for this machine here, the Ender 3. So a lot cheaper than that one. You get to modify these, you get to play around with them, unlike this one. The maximum modification you can do for this is a spool holder and the cooling vent for the filament, but I printed another one, didn't like it, so I put the original back on. Whereas this, you can pretty much like pimp out something shocking. So I put, you know, you saw in the video, I put the fan holder, which I printed out in red, tool holders, little, just for, you know, to look good on there. This one, the build size is 240 by 240 by 250. So 24 centimeters by 24 centimeters by 25 centimeters high. So a lot bigger build volume, which means I can actually print the larger pitting trays and everything on it. But the thing is, this one takes a micro SD card, so everything you need is on there. So the open one gives off a lot of heat. No, so at the moment I'm running 215 degrees on the extruder, and the bed is at 60 degrees Celsius, and I've got my hand on it. It's warm, but yeah, I mean, as you can hear, they're both pretty bloody quiet. That one is a lot more quieter. You can literally only hear like the fan, and it would be a lot more quieter if I had the side panel on blocking all this, because it's open just here where I've got filament feeding in. But that you literally don't hear much at all because it's all enclosed. This one you can hear a little bit more, but overnight, when I've got these running overnight, you don't hear them. You really don't. The only thing you hear from this one is a tune once it's actually finished printing. So, in terms of like quietness, it's fine. But you know, you can't really print. I mean, you can print ABS off of this, which is more. ABS is a bit stronger than the PLA. You know, it's more heat resistant than the PLA and stuff like that. But to print with ABS, you need to be able to maintain a certain heat inside a closed cabinet. So fluctuations in temperature, ABS does not like it at all. And you need to print it a lot hotter. So PLA, you actually don't need a heated bed. Both these have heated beds. This one I can put the glass bed on, but I'm running the normal at the moment. It's flexible, which means I can bend it to pop stuff off like that one. But to print ABS, you need the actual bed to be 100 degrees Celsius for the ABS to stick to it. So, yeah, literally, I'm pimping these two machines quite a lot. Trying to get products all printed and stuff like that. So, if I get another machine again, which I will hopefully do, I'll get another MD3. I mean, yeah, it takes a little bit of time putting them all together, calibrating it, getting it all running nice and smooth. That comes with, you know, you can easily download. That one takes a specific program to actually be able to transfer the files and, you know, edit all the files, put them across. Whereas this one, you can use different programs on it. That one takes one that's actually designed by FlashForge itself, which is all on the laptop. So, yeah, that's 3D printers. As I said, you know, I've got the fishes in, so up here, I've got the fish tank with the two goldfish in it, and the catfish, and SpongeBob's house and Squiggle's house. And that's the laser engraver. Come on. Sitting just here, so this is my tiny itty bitty baby laser engraver. I will do a video on this very soon of it working and stuff like that. I mean, it's only a cheap one, but it does do a pretty good job of engraving like leather, plastic, wood. Think about engraving phone cases and stuff like that. So yeah, now I'm going to restock all this, reorganise all this, all my filaments I've got to reorganise. That's the side panel off of the FlashForge, so that usually covers up, takes a lot more of the noise out as well. Plus spare parts and tools, grease, filament, glue sticks to help stuff stick. Yeah, everything in there. Key blanks I've got to go through, sort all that stuff out. That's all spare parts and tools. Laser engraver I did whilst I was thinking about laser engraving some wooden boxes to put 3D printed stuff in on the website and stuff. I was testing and playing around with this. I've got to do it on a few sides to see, you know, work out which is the better settings for the laser for these boxes. But I had it set to 100% on the laser, and it literally just burns right into the wood quite deep. It just destroyed it. Didn't print how I wanted it to print. It just burnt the shit out of it. So this doesn't work that well at 100%. So which means I've got to drop the actual amount on it down. So on that one. So yeah, I'm literally flat out trying to get stuff printing. I'm trying to get products up on the website. As I said, I will upload that tomorrow. Let me fix this up. A video which is going through a lot of the products that will be coming out. or which are out on the website now, and stuff like that as well. So yeah. Let me quickly POE. The glasses aren't an issue with POE. Gases. Yes, so ABS you need to actually gives out quite a bit of gas. PLA is nothing. I stand over that and breathe in, don't get anything. But ABS gives out a smell and it's actually not that good for you. So I kind of recommend not doing that. That's why I try and close up as much ventage as I can on the Flash Forge when I actually print with ABS. I've only printed once with ABS. I haven't really done much with it. I was thinking about doing the key casting boxes in ABS only because it withstands the heat more than the PLA. And the PlayStation controller locks, I was actually thinking about putting in ABS as well. Someone said about it, which I've already got. I think it's the purple ones up on the website at the moment. But I printed out locks for PlayStation remotes, which I actually use. Oh, and this is some other stuff which I've been working on, which I haven't really said much about. But I printed out and I actually use them here to stop the kids from playing on the PlayStation in the morning. But these are locks for PlayStation controllers, which slide over your PlayStation remote. The two joysticks go through here. Then you put a 20mm padlock in this side, so they can't actually pull it out. They can't get to the PS button to turn the remotes on or the PlayStation on, unless they push something down in it. But then they can't really play games because most games these days use the joysticks. You can't use the joysticks because they're locked into this. So I've actually been using these myself. Kids don't touch the PlayStation in the morning. And my family and a few others are already putting some orders for these. So I'm actually putting these up on the website. I think I've got the purple ones up at the moment. The other things I'm working on, which I haven't really said anything about except for on the extraordinary legged pickers. What Sparrow's tool is printing on the flash printer? So it's actually a tool for taking the tail pieces off of the Sparrow's locks, which once that one's finished I'll show you, which will be done in 5 minutes. Other things I'm working on is this here. So I've only printed one at the moment. I'm going to print more. I've got it in purple, but that's because Don's was talking about purple stuff, and I had purple filament in, so I put purple filament in. This is actually a little foldable pinning tray, and we all know Trekmaster 30. This is one of his designs. Little portable pinning tray that you can actually close up. So small, compact, put it in your pocket. Yeah, I've printed one of these. I'm going to print some more of these, put them up. The other one actually printed out a lot smaller than I expected. It is tiny, but if I'm going to put these up on the website, which depends on feedback, I will put literally like 3 or 4 together in a pack and sell them, which is these ones right here. So these are bloody tiny. I mean, that is the small folding tray. This is this one here, for example. Everyone's seen the Sparrow's pick, or held a Sparrow's pick. Like, in comparison, it is tiny. Very, very tiny. And if I've got a ruler, where the fuck did my ruler go? I used it the other night, and I can't bloody remember where I put it. This is literally 4 centimeters by 4 centimeters, which, as you know, isn't bloody big at all. And this one isn't actually a folding pinning tray. It is, well, it's not a folding pinning tray. It's a little pin holder, so you can literally, if you've got a lock that you're working on, 40 millimeters, everyone knows millimeters. If you've got a lock you're working on, or you're working on multiple locks, or you want to repin locks but you run out of time, you can put all the pins to the lock that you want in this thing and then slide it shut. They're not actually going to bounce around because it literally seals them in tight. So you get a tiny little tray like this, and I've got a couple of pins sitting down here. Oh. So you got your tiny little tray. So I go, These are 2 pins to that one. These are 2 pins to that one. You know, pin in here. So as you can see, we've got there printer ruler. Put the cover on. Like that. They will go backwards and forwards, but I can literally shake it around, unslide it again, and they're still in the same chambers. They are not going to move. So it'll actually hold, you know, a set of pins and springs in there for one lock. Get back in there. So, you know, if you're working on multiple locks at once, you're trying to repin multiple locks to the same key. You know, you've got a building which has 6 locks on the outside or something like that. You're trying to pin them all to the same key. You can actually go around, have the same pins for each lock, the ones you need, and put them into here. You know, these are going to be handy. So if I do put these up, which I'm hoping to get these all printed out in colour sets and put them up on the website, it'll be like a set of 4 or 5 of these in one. These will be singly once they're up. But yeah, I thought it'd be bloody cool. Pack of 10. Could do. So yeah, these do take a little bit of time. They are small, but yeah, thought they'd be cool. Put them up on there as well. Then you got all your locks, all your pins ready to on there. So cool little stuff that I've been looking into, not just the big stuff. Also looking at little tools that are actually helpful. I don't want anything that's not bloody helpful at all. G'day Kevin, I don't think I've seen you any before. Hey Brian, I'm just catching up with people I haven't seen or spoken to yet. I said hi to. I think that's everyone. Other stuff I've been working on. Printed my very first Schlage key decoder card. Didn't come out too bad. I haven't really tested it yet. I printed it out the other night. I sat on there. Haven't had a chance to yet. But a little key decoder for Schlage and a little keyring one which doesn't have the numbers printed out on it. But this is a tiny little keyring style decoder, which is actually for quick sets. Actually encodes quick set keys. So yeah, tiny little ones. It's just stuff I've been playing around with, testing out the printer on. But yeah, we get that one, and I don't know if I'll put the Schlage one up on the website. I'm not sure yet. It depends, but yeah. So literally, I am pimping my ass when it comes to 3D printed stuff at the moment. That printer's just finished, as you just heard, so I'll move this around so you can see. You off of there. Pull that tray off. So as you can see, that's all printed. I actually print these on a raft just so they don't fall. Like that. She comes off. Now we're just going to take the raft off. I'll do by bending like that. Raft can go down there. And we've got just a little bit of the supports around the bottom. I should just trim the supports off if they don't come off. A lot of them do come off straight away. Have a look. She's finished nicely. She is good to go. So let's grab a... I've got this set up inside a Sparrow's revolver. Take the key out. Firstly take this tool just here. And these ones, as you know, have the pin, they're kind of like the schlag. Put the tool in the back there, line him up, like that, and then you can unscrew the cap. You can gut your lock, and then when you need to put it back on again, you can use this tool. I like to loosen them off just a little bit. Make sure this key will fit back in. So then you can unscrew it. They actually, works really bloody well. That also works on the progressive set from Sparrows as well, but that you get in the follower set. So I've got three sets of the red copper silk PLA left. But you get literally in this follower set, you get the large follower, which is also half hollow. You get the crimped core follower, which is actually flat on that side there, as you can kind of see. So it is flat on one side for crimped cores. Like that. You get the follower for American locks, so the smaller follower. And then you get the two standard followers, which I think is 12.4, 12.5 millimeter in thickness. You get the standard, which has the half moon on one side and the double on the other. And you get the double on one end and hollow on the other side. There's a little bit of string in the middle there, which I'll remove. And the Sparrows tool. Plus a holder to hold them all in, which I haven't printed the holder for this yet, because that means changing the filament over in that one, which I have to do anyway because I've got to print something for Blaze soon. But pretty much you get that set of followers and a black holder which holds the actual followers themselves, not the tool for the caps. But there you go, that's one of the red copper silk sets which I've got available. So yeah, I'm going to print some more of these and holders, so I have the gold set up on the website really bloody soon. But I'm actually got to change the filament over because I promised Blaze, those of you that are Harry Potter fans, or love Harry Potter. My sister asked me to print her one, and my big brother's a big fan of Harry Potter as well. A very big fan of Harry Potter. And so is Blaze, very big fan. My sister asked me to print her, even though her partner's got a 3D printer, the Deathly Hollows pendant. So she asked me to print one of them, which actually will go on the chain. It's got a little hole right on top there. And it's actually the center part spins. And this is all printed in one go. So yeah, actually the center, like in the movie, actually spins, and that's all printed in one shot, which is kind of bloody cool. So I printed one for my sister in gold, printed one for my big brother in gold, and now Blaze wants the black or the grey sparkle PLA, which means switching over and printing her one of them. So yeah, if you like Harry Potter, which I do as well, yeah, I've been printing them. I'm not going to put them up on the website. So yeah, I just want to have a quick catch up, let you know what's going on. And sorry I haven't been doing the usual DALP and Blaze live streams because yeah, we've been exhausted with working full time, and I'm literally pimping my ass on these machines and trying to get products done. Enjoying a glass of scotch. The Bronx Lockpicker 60 GoFundMe that I've been running as well. Been working my ass off on that, getting everyone's names and stuff like that written down so we can do the draw. Just everything at the moment has just been really bloody full on. actually managed to do a bit of archery today, which was kind of backyard and stuff like that. So yeah, I've literally been busting my freaking ass. Also recording not just videos to upload onto YouTube. I've also been recording the videos for the lockpicking courses that will be going up on the website as soon as I can get them up. I'm going to try and push for that mentorship program up on the website as well, and try and get that going, so that we can get mentors up onto YouTube, or not onto YouTube, onto the website, so that beginners and people that really want to learn, we can pair them up with a mentor to help them through, and give them feedback, and just be like a really good friend, like a buddy that helps you along your lockpicking journey. I know Australian Locksport Guild were doing something like that on Facebook as well. Lockpicking Lawyers put up a video. Just notifications. So yes, and as I said earlier, those of you that are in New Zealand, I fixed it up now so that you can actually get locks, 3D print stuff sent over there. For some reason, we didn't have it set up for postage. Don't know bloody why. So I've got that fixed up now tonight, so you can actually do it. Lock buddies. Yeah. Oh, actually, that's a pretty good bloody name. But yeah, I'll try and work my ass off to get that up and running as well. I wish there was more hours in the day as it is. I don't sleep much, and I'm literally, everyone's like, you need to focus on one thing or the other, and I'm like, well, I can't really focus on this at the moment because I still need an income to be able to pay bills and buy food and everything else. So I pretty much, have to work full time, 24 hours a day, full-time job, which helps, get the money in to buy equipment and buy more products, or filament to make more products, buy more key blanks and everything else, tools that I need to be able to make more products so that I can sell stuff. And then at the end of the day, hopefully, once I can pimp out the website more and get more stuff going through it, and advertise it more, because I really don't advertise it that much, and try and get business coming in, then I can drop shifts at work and hopefully do this full time, which I enjoy way more than my full-time job. I know it's, yeah, and hopefully now that spring's coming back, and hopefully once we get our lockdown, fingers bloody crossed to be soon, they reckon October now for here in Victoria, I'll be able to get down to the farmers market where my brother actually works, and be able to do the key cutting and the RFID tags and all that stuff down at the farmers market, since my brother's still in my gazebo using that for his salts. And yeah, that's all fun. So I am trying my hardest, guys, to try and get products for you. I'm literally pimping these machines. Hey, down. And yeah, pimping these, the websites. I'm trying to work out more products and come up with ideas for stuff that people don't actually have. Oh, a cover. I have to check that out. Usually Lockpicking Lawyer sometimes he actually comes and joins my live streams, which is kind of cool. Whenever I get to chat to him, he's a bloody awesome guy. He really is. And yeah, every now and then he likes to come and join our live streams here. And stuff like that. So I did send him a message the other day, but I haven't heard back about getting him to try and share the stuff on Twitter about Wrongside Cricket 60. G'day, Dana. You and him are gases. You and him are gases. Ah, okay. I just got that then. Here. So yes, more stuff coming up. Let me know what you think. I actually do a separate video for the pick holder once that's printed out. Just out of curiosity, with the 15 people that are actually watching at the moment, actually there's 14 because one of them's the tablet. How many of you are actually looking for a lockpick holder? Just out of curiosity, who would actually buy a lock holder to put all their lockpicks, tensioners and stuff like that in? Just out of curiosity. And follower sets. Because at the moment I'm trying to work out products that people actually want. I don't want to go printing shit that people don't want. People aren't after pinning trays, or they aren't after followers, or little things like this they're not interested in, they don't want them. I'm not going to waste time printing up stock if no one wants it. So what I get in feedback, what I get in feedback and what people say that they like and stuff like that. You know, your ideas, what you want to see, let me know, because then I can, you know, get it and print it and put it up on the website for you. There's no point having shit that people don't want. You know, it's all about supply and demand. You know, if there's no demand for it, why have a fucking supply of it? Doesn't make sense. I got pick holders and cases. I need follower holders. I'll look into actually printing just a holder for followers as well, which means, you know, if it's just the print out the base of the holder, don't worry about printing out all the followers. I'll do it, and then put them up on the website and stuff like that. You know, locksmith, lockpicking products, I want up on there, which at the same time I don't want stuff that you aren't going to buy, because there's no point, you know, as I said, supply and demand. If there's no fucking demand for it, I'm not going to supply it. Master keys are always going to have some demand as well. You know, it kind of goes against lock sport in a way. Master keys, I have to admit. You know, lock sport is about, you know, picking locks and the competitive world of picking and the challenge of it. Whereas master keys are like, oh look, this key opens up every fucking lock around here. Like on a bench, yes, that's what I mean. Like the one I'm actually printing right now. Prefer cases over holders. I did see one case that I could print, which was a 3D printed case that had a spot where you can hold your lockpicks, followers, a follower in there, just a basic follower, tensioners I think it was, and actually had a pinning tray in there as well. Might be interested in one, but I think hold everything. Well, yeah. I mean, 3D Locksport, he does some awesome bloody holders. The monster ones that he does. One even half that size I was looking into is going to take a day and a half to print. Whereas I'm doing the ones that moving picker. I don't think he does YouTube videos anymore. Ryan McCreary, who was the guy who set up the Extraordinary League of Lock Pickers, which myself and Don's are administrators of. Come and bloody join it if you haven't already. It's in the link of all my videos. Awesome Discord group guys on there. We need new members. Come and join us. You know, get chat going again. He actually designed this one, and I actually really do like the bloody design because it can hold followers, picks, tweezers, tensioners, odds and ends, and stuff like that. It can hold a lot of stuff, but it's also quite compact as well, and it will fit in the corner of a desk, so it's out of the way. It's got literally 6% left, and it's been going for 10 hours and 27 minutes to print it. So I am going to be looking at the amount of filament that one actually uses to print. Time. Got to be looking at $35 to $40. I have to put it through the calculator to work it out for the actual cost of filament, for the amount that it actually uses. Yes, Walker, I have casting boxes up on the website. I've got to print some more out. But casting boxes, which I actually like this design, and I will show you why. My original casting sets that I have in my repenning kit, I carry. I always carried around a little piece of paper clip, which was actually bent to make a flute. So when I did the cast of the key, and actually, you know, make the imprint of the key, I used to put the paper clip, bent paper clip in the side, so when I pressed down and then pull it out, after you pull the key out and everything, it left a little flue for the air which you push down in to travel out. Whereas this stuff, or this one here, you can't really see it. I'll be honest with you, you can't really see it unless you know what you're looking for. And it's hard to see on there, but this is all nice and smooth. But just here you can kind of see a tiny little hole. If you open it up, that side is flat. This side, as you can see, has this tiny little It looks like a stuff up in the print, but it's not. It's actually a little vent, so that when you actually put your key in and you do your key cast, you pull the two halves apart and you flick your key out. Then at the very tip of the key, you just take a pick or a knife or something like that, do a tiny little curve in your actual clay around to this little channel here so that you can actually close it up. And then you'll have a little flue for air to come out of. So when you pour your hot metal down in the top of your cast, the air, which will normally trap and put bubbles and stuff like that in your cast, will actually push the air out the side here, so the casts nice and cleanly. And then you have the holder to actually hold it in, and all fits together like that. This is printed out of ABS. I'm thinking about just doing black and silver, low key, rather than purple and red and vibrant colours. Key casting, kind of one of those things you can keep this prepped, ready to go in your pocket. If you're a red teamer, you don't want something that's bright orange that's going to stick out. Keep something black like this in your pocket with the clay. You can have a sheet of greaseproof paper in the middle, get the key you're after, push it in, pull it out, and you're good to go. Nice, low key. But I will use this one in the video and show you how it works. And of course, in the key casting course that I'll run. Let me quickly catch up. I use a magnetic tool holder like Albert LaBelle mounted on a wooden stand. I keep most of my stuff in cases. I take my picks everywhere so I can practice if I get a chance. The only picks I carry these days is literally the Covert Companion, the Master Keys. They're not really picks. And on my other set of keys, because I carry the tensioner, I use the tensioner from this, which is the Southall jackknife that I carry as well, and the Sparrow's Chaos card, which is in my business wallet, as I call it. I carry 3 lots of picks these days, everywhere I go. EDC means I carry it every fucking day. Need to get a resin printer. Don't tempt me, I've been looking at them. I've literally spent all my money though. Someone said to me the other day, like, you're bloody rich. I'm like, no, I spend way too much money to be rich. Way too much. Office pen holders, yeah. For joining us camping last week, hope you enjoyed your weekend. Oh, yeah. Wish we could go camping here, but we can't. Really hard when DALP goes to the beach. It's really hard. I never go to the beach unless it's fishing. I do not go swimming. At all. Don't even go to the swimming pool. We're at 95%. I really want this thing to finish so I can have a look at it. I personally, if you've seen my videos or you watch my videos, which you probably do if you're here, I have what I call the coffin, or the tombstone, not the coffin, the tombstone that I made to hold all my picks in, which actually doesn't hold all my picks either. But that is literally my tombstone, as I call it, which I hold, 90% of the picks I use all the time in here. I'll say 90% because a few of them, like the unicorn and the ones I put custom handles on, like these ones here, the antler, deer antler, the wooden handles, and the decoder knives and stuff like that. I always carry 2 just in case I bend the shit out of one. They don't fit in the tombstone, so I actually carry them off on the side. But hopefully, and I know that those ones there will actually hold the 3D printed handles that I'll be selling as well. for Sparrows picks. So, you know, they actually really are bloody comfortable. This is the 15,000, so I've got 15,000s and 24,000s in the pick handles. Put the two together, glue, two together in a vise, and you pick the middles, you know, hold it till the glue sets, and the feedback and the feel isn't actually too bad. If I do that, I can actually feel it right up the back of the handle and everything. So it doesn't really dampen it because there's not a lot of gap in here. It's pretty much solid all the way through. And they work really, really well. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up because it is 11:30 at night. I don't know if Lockpick Controlman's going to do his live stream. I'll get this finished. I started as a dinner tray from my locked desk and was portable desk. I mean, it's like I know penny trays are always popular, and I've got heaps of them now that I use quite often. I've got the little Sparrows travel ones. I've got one that Funky Monkey made me and sent in. I've got my old wooden ones that I used to make. I haven't made one of these in a while. My little paddle trays. So I haven't done these in a very long time. Made these. That's the Galaxy one. These are the first two that I made that I used. But I was actually giving these away and stuff like that, and giveaways and making them all hand carved, you know, wooden pinning trays. Then I actually bought some 3D stuff. So I bought one of these, which the guy, here in Australia, the guy that does 3D printed stuff, but the logo didn't print out properly, so they actually sent me another one, which I used both. And that one, you know, it's really rough in here. The finish is nowhere near as good as this one, which didn't print properly. Like he's rushed this one, so print quality is nowhere near as good. But bought actually two 3D printed trays, and then I've got, so I know pen trays are popular. I mean, I use quite a few. I try and use a different one in each video. Then I've got the purple one, which I've stuffed up, which I will make more and sell these up on the website for those that like purple and black. And I can do just plain purple. I've got the itty bitty mini that I kind of stuffed up whilst I was playing around and changing settings. Penny tray. And a itty bitty clear skull, which was the very first pinning tray I ever actually printed when I first got the first machine, which is the Adventurer 3C. Itty bitty 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 bun. So yeah. Penny has made some very nice interchangeable handles for lower tools picks. Yes, I actually had a guy ask me if I can print some 3D printed handles for Loloc tools. So I don't have any because the ones I actually had was sent to me. The Loloc tools picks I actually had was sent to me were the prototypes for the what was it? What was it? Penny sent me the prototypes of the... I can't remember the bloody set now off the top of my head. Fuck, what's wrong with me? Valerian set, I think it was. He sent me the prototype pics and I actually put handles on them and covered them all up. Valerian, yep. Which are these ones here. So these are the very first prototype pics that no one else had. I got them in before anyone else. Well, Penny and myself. So I actually put handles on these, so I don't know how big they are, and these are the prototypes, so I can't adjust the 3D printed handles to fit these if I don't know the actual sizing. Because these ones, even though they fit the Sparrows like 24 and 25 thousandths, I can adjust them, make them longer and a little bit skinnier if need be to work for other picks. So you get this standard pick handle, very basic, very simple, very elegant. I've already have two of these, two sets of the 25 and 24 and two sets of the 15s gone. They're in a bag up there ready to be shipped. In the gold silk PLA. So they are very simple, and I use this one quite a bit now on my 15,000s pick. She just works nice. So, yeah. I will hopefully make some, interchangeable handles. Well, not interchangeable sets for them. So, and yes, the purple does look bloody nice. I do like purple. And we'll be printing some purple stuff. But at the moment, the only purple things I've got available are purple repinning followers, which I actually got a black one for myself. I printed for my shelf. These are the repinning followers, so they've got the V cut in for repinning locks. Oh, nearly dropped it. I've got them in purple and silver at the moment up on the website. So that's purple. What other purple stuff do I have at the moment? I think that's it. And it's the PlayStation controller locks, which I'm going to do a video on. Yep. Yep, purple PlayStation controller locks. I've got at the moment. So that's the only two purple things. I've got some silver, the black kick holders for the vices. I like these because they're square. They fit in the vice a lot better. I got a silver one for myself, but I will be doing silvers. Just looking at all this 3D stuff I've got in stock. The sparkly silver pitting trays. That's the large professional style one. Just like the lockpick and lawyer style. And the smaller one of that. So I've got them available. That's lockpicking. If you actually watch LPL's videos and he guts locks, he uses a tray that looks just like this. And I actually really like this design as well. So that's why I've got the sparkly silver ones with that. And I haven't done any purple pick handles at the moment, but I've got gold and black handles and a silver skull tray in here somewhere. I've got heaps of bloody stock in here. Well, there it is. And the silver mini skull tray as well. So, yeah. Alright, as I said before, I'm actually going to wrap this one up because it's getting late and I've got to, head off to bed since it's Father's Day here tomorrow, and I bet the kids are going to try and wake me up really fucking early for that. And hopefully that'll be finished soon. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. Yeah, I'm going to keep using mine, unfortunately. Everyone says that you've been bit by the 3D printing bug, and I kind of have. But I'm going to be using mine for products for the website. So, yeah, since there's only, that I know of, 2 of us here in Australia now that actually do 3D printed products for lock sports. So, anyway, thank you, Dana. Hey, lockpicking lawyer, I was talking about you earlier. Your pinning tray that you use, LPL, I found the 3D prints for it, and I was just saying, I call it the professional one. I've got them up on the website, and I'm going to be printing some more. And I might actually send one to you, LPL, if you want. Where's the bigger freaking one gone? So yeah, LPL, your style pinning tray that you use, these are the mini ones that I've got. I call it the professional style tray because I actually really do bloody like this design. I really do. And I will send you one. I just need to get your details to send it through. But I've got smaller ones and I've printed the bigger one as well, because I really do love this design. And one you might like LPL, not quite your colours, but I've done what I call the Iron Man. The very first one I've done is actually up on the website for sale. But I have the Iron Man, what I call the Iron Man tray, which is, this one's at 70-30. I was going to do 50-50, but I think 70-30 looks a little bit cooler. But gold, silk, PLA for the base, and then red. Iron Man colours, because I love Iron Man. So yeah, your tray in Iron Man colours. But yeah, I do want to send one through to you. Just to get your feedback on them and stuff like that. So it should have patented it. No, then I can't use it. Because yeah, I've got like small ones, bigger ones. And the one I was showing earlier, which was the first ever 2-colour that I tried to 3D print. But as I was saying, it didn't actually stick to the tray. I didn't re-level the bed and actually lifted it up on the corners. But that was a purple and black tray. So yeah, but I will have to get your details, LPL, so I can send you one through. Only because it's your design that you actually made and stuff like that, and I wanted to send you a 3D printed one. It's a thank you for everything you actually do. And as we were discussing earlier, your COVID companion, we were actually just discussing, because I still carry that one every single day, as I was saying before. We're talking about the tensioner adapter and everything like that you come up with, that we were chatting about. So yeah, I was saying I do carry mine, because I was just saying I got all the master keys that I sell as well on there, and we were talking about this. So can't wait for the tensioner adapter to come out for that, because as I was saying, I carry this, but the tensioner locks I carry the Southall jackknife and use the tensioner out of that. So yeah. I like the improvement coming up in COVID Companion. Yes, that is freaking awesome, as I was just saying. I want one of those. So yeah, awesome stuff. I'm going to head off to bed, since the kids will get me up early since it's Father's Day. I don't see the point in celebrating it myself, but that's just me. So yes, more 3D printed stuff will be coming up onto the website and stuff like that. Don't forget to share your support for Bronx Lock Picker 60. He is, I think it was, when was it? It was Thursday. It was his daughter's funeral. Daughter and only child. It's unbelievable that, we have raised over $2,000, that I set up for it, and help with Don's Locks and Leon's Lock Pad. We've raised over $2,000 to help with funeral expenses for him. Now, Don's has just changed it from 4. We're going to have 5 giveaways for donators. So everyone that donates, whether it's $5. No, LPO, I actually do want to send you a tray. Let's use my original one. You don't have an Iron Man one, though. You can be like, this is my tray, it's Iron Man colours, and no one else fucking has it. So, yeah, no one else has an Iron Man one. I'll try and find, I actually got blue. I'll try and do LPL colours. Do a one-off LPL tray. Try and do multiple colours in it, which will look freaking cool. But yeah, Bronx Lock Picker 60 is the same. Lost his only child with cancer, so I set up the GoFundMe, which we've raised over, as I was saying, 2,300, I think it was, which is unbelievable. We've got 5 prizes for people who donate into that. Please help share it around. There's a link in the videos that I've got up on it. I've put it up on Twitter, put it up on Instagram, on Facebook, on some of the Facebook groups and everything like that. Just to help out, a guy who's always supported the channels all the channels. He's been in the lock sport community for a very long time. He is administrator on so many of the lock sports forums on Facebook. He's just an all-round, once you chat to him, you instantly become friends with him. And for him and his wife to lose their only child to cancer, it's just unbelievable. It really is. So, I thought the only best thing that I could do is, start a GoFundMe and try and raise some money for him. Just to give him support. So, it's unbelievable everyone's support that has come through, and I know him and his wife really do appreciate it. As he said to me, they were in tears when they found out what we had set up and how we were running it, and with everyone else that's been donating into it, not just the money but other people have been donating prizes in for giveaways for it. It's just been unbelievable. It really has. So I do want to thank every single person. I would read out the names on the list that I've got written here for everyone who donates. But as I said, it's got everyone's personal names on there. They don't put their YouTube channels. So, it's... Yeah. Don's is putting Lockwood Locks in. So if you're over in the States, donate. Because Don's is putting Lockwood Locks in. And he's going to post them himself, so I know it's going to cost him in postage instead of me. I mean, I'm already posting lots of stuff over to the States, and if someone in the States wins the big 3D printed package with the crystal and picks and salts and everything like that, all these flavoured salts from my brother's business that he's going to donate, it's going to cost me a fucking fortune in postage. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up. Big thank you to everyone for tuning in for this random live. Just a while I've been here cleaning and organising up the office and making some more products for the website. Don't forget, if you haven't already, please check out. You're killing me, DALP. Not my fault. My hands are blood free. Yeah, blood free. I did rip skin off that finger earlier. Blood free. I thought just since I'm up here doing stuff, I might as well do a quick live. I will upload some more videos this week and get some more courses up. Don't forget to check out the website, www.dalp.com.au. Now I've fixed up the postage for New Zealand. Lots of 3D printed stuff coming up on there. Master keys. The Slim Jim bands, I've still got one of them available at the moment, which I've got here. That's the one that is available up on the website at the moment. So the bracelet, which is the Slim Jim band, first one sold as soon as I put it up. So this one's up there available at the moment. These are all handmade by me. Like each one, yeah. So you slide it on your wrist like that. Looks stylish. Got a nice little band. Looks pretty, inconspicuous. But when you actually need a Slim Jim, just bend it out, one side out straight, use it, slip the door latch, bend it back in, put it back over your wrist. No one knows any fucking difference. So that one is still available up on the website. Don't forget the cross-lock rakes. Each one all hand-filed. They're up on the website as well. So they are all available. 3D printed stuff, lots of stuff coming up. Go and bloody check it out if you haven't already. Don't forget the Bronx Optica 60, as I keep saying, GoFundMe that we are running. Please go and show your support for him and everyone else. Or his family, that we're doing on there. Everyone, stay safe. Keep safe with this bloody COVID. As I said, we've just got a case now in town. We just got a message through work because some of the people that actually work at our place go to this place. So we're waiting to find out, if anyone's been in contact, and people are going to be close to them, we're going to have to get tested and isolate, and it is a fucking nightmare. It really is. So stay safe. Being a frontline worker myself, working in nursing, I have to be. Use all do the same. Please, I don't want to lose anyone else in the lock sport community, especially to COVID. We need to kick this thing in the fucking ass. We really do. And as always, hashtag it, keep it bloody legal, stay safe, stay legal, pick some fucking locks if you haven't. Go and check out Lockpicking Lawyers video. That's where I'm about to go. As soon as I finish this, Yeah, hashtag FCancer, hashtag BLP60, and until next time, cheers guys, thanks for sticking around, and have a good one.